my name is Schilleci, and today I'll be presenting my business plan. Why we started. Synergy LLC was created in August of 2015 by me, Schilleci. The name Synergy was chosen between me and my friend Jeremiah Gay, who aided the thought process that would eventually manifest the idea for our first entrepreneurial endeavor. The name Synergy is a mix between the words psychological and synergy. It is an homage to what true psychological energy can accomplish, and the J and I were used to commemorate the original synergy that existed between Jeremiah and I. Both of us shared a passion for music and often discussed the unjust practices in the music industry. We both believed that corporate interest in the music industry had adverse effects on the overall quality of music and the culture as a whole. Once knowledge was obtained about how lucrative the music industry could be, major labels started forming, and they quickly fought for control over the primary distribution channels. Once major labels had a chokehold on the global distribution of music, they had the power to demand specific and timely music production with profit as their only goal. This created rushed and unoriginal creative processes for artists, and mainstream music was, and still is, becoming oversaturated with unoriginal and repetitive content. Jeremiah and I wanted artists to be relieved from the financial pressures of the industry and for musicians to be treated fairly and compensated justly. Then one day, with the help of genuine passion, quality psychological energy, hours of industry research, and the education I received from the completion of a business administration degree from Northwestern State University, I had an idea that could potentially fix the flaws of the music industry. Ironically enough, all I had to do was relate the processes of a simple music transaction to the transaction process of all other product and service industries. Once I did that, I noticed that the music industry's transaction process was seemingly backwards, and the flaws of the industry became so obvious I couldn't help but try to exploit them. So over the course of a year, I developed a plan that would reinvent the fundamental functions of the music industry by relating them with the functions of a common service industry. And I did it all with the business's financial stability in check. Synergy LLC is currently in the capital generation and development stages of our first business venture, Independent Variable. Synergy will launch its first venture as a website under the domain name ivmusic.com. IV is the first online record label. It's a digital media platform that also grants users access to a comprehensive network of music service providers ranging from music equipment retailers, distributors, promoters, managers, lawyers, music business consultants, and a multitude of our own complementary services. IV's mission is to inspire independence, originality, and fair practices in the music industry. Our competitive advantages lie primarily in the fact that we can offer artists 100% profits without jeopardizing our own financial stability. We have the best price and the best features. Our services are revolutionary and unmatched. Our profit margins are extremely high, and our market growth has favorable forecasts. Here's a startup summary. Our startup costs are going to be roughly around $1.3 million, with total miscellaneous costs for things like copyrights, LLCs, internal insurance bank, and provisional patents being around $12,000. Our total marketing costs with Google AdWords and search engine optimization will be around $350,000, and our total payroll and development will be around $980,000. The music industry as a whole is actually increasing due to the increase in concert sales and digital sales outweighing the decrease in conventional album sales. So the industry is highly stable and lucrative. The most lucrative sectors are concert sales, digital sales, physical sales, and streaming service subscriptions. So a large majority of our services along with the growth of the industry. Projected profits and revenues. The total industry value of the music industry is $15 billion. Our projected total market gain is 0.3% in the first year, growing to 2% by the fifth year. Our projected market share value is $45 million in the first year, but the minimum profit margin commission percentage that we would take is about 3%, leaving us with a projected market revenue in just that channel alone for the first year of $1.3 million. Projected costs around $1.3 million as well. From just our partner commission minimum projected revenues, we cover the cost of startup in the first year. In year 2, we expect to generate $3.6 million in that cash flow channel alone, not considering other revenue channels, like premium membership fees, smaller percentages of full iVestor paybacks, advertisements, sponsorships, endorsements, and bonuses from other social media sites for traffic we generate for them. As you can see, our growth potential is extremely high. In the 5th year of operations, IV is expected to make over $30 million in profit in that year alone. Here's a list of our website features. "100% free digital media marketplace for artists, music resume creation and promotion, access to a network of trusted music service providers, capital gains opportunities through iVesting, social media data retrieval and analysis, investment credibility with a real-time musician credit score, completely unique and exclusive promotion opportunities through the fan to promoter system, a direct distribution channel, and severe profit margin increases through the unique fan to DJ streaming service. Fan features include discover and support independent musicians, purchase music, invest in musicians, discuss music, directly connect with artists, donate to artists, offer freelance music services, become a part of favorite artists' promotion teams, collect commission by simple word-of-mouth advertising, customizable digital media collection and portfolio, collect ad revenue by legally streaming approved digital media collections and playlists, and become an online radio host." Here's an overview of our marketing strategy and our campaign goals. We'll focus on aiding the independent music movement that has started to gain momentum during the last couple of years due to the increase of mainstream artists going public with issues regarding the record labels. Many artists have already spoken out on the unjust practices of their labels, and some of the industry's biggest names are now seeking retribution and fair compensation. These influential artists are publicizing their disputes on the internet, more specifically on social media and our target market, who are the most active social media users. And they're already being exposed to the ideas of the progressive industry practices. We need not only promote our website via social media, but promote the social media of proactive and outspoken artists. Kanye West, Prince, Macklemore, Taylor Swift, Jay-Z, and 30 Seconds to Mars, just to name a few. This is our target market. Our target market will be musicians, music fans, and also music service providers, ranging from agents, managers, promoters, lawyers, and even commercial agencies, like equipment retailers and wholesalers. Our primary target will be men and women ages 16 to 34. Examples include concert attenders, album buyers, music collectors, and music gurus, respectable radio hosts, up-and-coming artists, unsigned artists, motivated independent artists, big-name artists, and big-name artists who are in disputes with their current record labels. Our social media marketing strategy. We will focus on Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook in that order. We will use other social media sites mainly to promote our 5 primary channels, and we will use search engine optimization campaign through Google AdWords to optimize our search engine traffic. All budgeting and financial documentation, including balance sheets, income statements, cash flow statements, and tax filings, will be prepared in conjunction with our CPA, Andrew Dutchman's approval and recommendations. We will implement the capital budget by estimating the startup costs for the business and seeking the appropriate amount of capital that will cover all costs. The operating budgets will be prepared in conjunction with our estimated payroll, as at least 90% of the operating costs of our business will come from payroll. Our cash flow budgets will be prepared monthly and evaluated based on previous month's figures. Industry research and analysis of relevant company budgeting methods will also be taken into consideration, as well as the SWOT analysis. I am requesting a $500,000 investment in exchange for 5% company ownership and full principal repayment. The capital will be used to develop the website. Thank you for your time. This concludes my presentation.